What's up, everybody? It's Kenny Cummins here. You're chilling with Kenny C. We're calling this the Hip Hop Homie Edition. This man right here is indeed one of the homies, very active in the hip hop gang. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's got a new project on the way. God has other plans
Yeah,
coming out next week.
yeah.
So to talk about that and so much more, it is truly an honor to have the one and only 13.5 joining me right here, right now. What's going on, man?
Peace. Thank you for having me, brother. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a while since I done a radio interview, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
I appreciate you, man. So I first know you as a manager of Anonymous Rose,
Yeah, yeah.
and I I did not know that you was an artist yourself until last year. I've seen you perform a couple times. I think I saw you at Brown Sugar.
hmm
Then I also saw you at Jim Rat's
Gym
album
Rats.
release
Yeah, the Gym Rats.
and the Encore show. So I'm like, wait a minute. Like I seen this guy. I didn't know he was an artist. And then when I see you on stage, like he nice. He nice with it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
So
you. Thank you.
yeah, man. So shout out to Anonymous. Appreciate her being
Yes,
on
sir.
2 nights ago. Lincoln Lounge Volume 2, the Juliet is coming. She
And
didn't get
it's fire. It's
yeah,
fire, yo.
yeah, man. So this is a chance for me to learn about you as an artist, about your journey
Yeah.
up to this point. So talk to me, man. What how did your hip hop journey got started per se?
It started right here in Lexington, Kentucky, man. I'm born and raised here. I mean, a lot of people probably thought I was just a new guy that moved in town recently, but nah, I'm actually born and raised here. I'm pretty sure you heard of the group Mad Militia.
Yes, sir.
I was a part of that. I ain't gonna say was, am a part of that. You know what I mean? I was like second generation, up under the wings of Jahaz, known as Vegas Posada,
Yes, sir.
Shahad, known as Royal Illness, Lefty, known as Shiesty Christ. You know what I'm saying? I came up under them and people like them, you know what I'm saying, in my early stages. And then I had my crew, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all know them as Divine Karama. I had Navi, you know what I'm saying, certain people that rolled with me. So it was like that was my development. And then I moved to Michigan, started doing music heavy in Michigan, Flint, Detroit, signed a couple contracts, worked with a few people that y'all know of. I ain't really into name dropping and all that, but work with a few people that y'all have heard of before. And yeah, man, I had a whole career, man, tours, the whole 9 yards, contracts, all that. And I came back home, family reasons and all that. And then, here we are.
Here you are indeed. And shout out to Matt Militia, Royal Illness, everybody in that crew. I'm cool with Illness. I'm cool with King Lee G. I'm cool with some of the members.
Yeah.
They've always been kind towards yours truly. So
Yes, sir.
it's a beautiful thing, man. So just just hearing your journey, man, it's incredible, man. Just you being very active, working your way, going through adversity, doing things your way, man. And I have profound respect for you, not only on scene but behind the scenes. You do work behind the scenes as well.
Well, yeah.
Um,
For
yeah,
me, I think that was a real big part of my career. Like I learned early that it took a lot to be successful in music, and a lot of hands had to be involved, different role players. And when you on the independent level, you don't necessarily have access to all of the different role players or the budget responsible to cover those role players. So you end up becoming that role player yourself. You end up wearing more hats than one person should wear, and it can wear you thin. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I learned like this business it ain't for the weary, it ain't for the weak, and you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself.
yeah, man. Music is kind of like sports. Just gotta have a team around you. gotta have people that's gonna be on the same page, looking
Yeah.
for that ultimate goal. And just and you're gonna go through W's, you're gonna go through L's, but at the end of the day, you're going through it together, and just it's satisfying when you get to fulfill the
And
goals that you know.
the reality is that you're gonna have more L's than W's, but make sure that the W's you do have is worth the L's that you go through.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So I want to talk about this project, man.
God
God
has
has
other
other
plans.
plans. There
Yeah,
you
yeah. It's
go.
my first album, man, since 2019.
Yeah, man. And from my understanding, this is a double project, two
Yeah.
discs.
Plan
Uh,
A, Plan A drop in January, Plan B drop in February.
okay, so talk about how did this project came about? What was the whole process like going through as far as putting this double record together?
Um, I started off just writing, yo, like my creative spark comes whenever it comes, and when it does come, I just let it flow. So it came, and I was just writing joints. I was writing songs. I got all my recording accessibility at home, so I just started recording. And Anonymous was like, "Yo, you making the project?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not making the project. I'm just recording songs. Just getting this energy off, getting this energy off." And I'm like 9, 10 songs, 12 songs in. She's like, "Yo, you're making a project." And I'm still like, nah, it's not a project, yo. I'm just making songs, making songs. And then one day, I can't say it was a dream. I don't know what it was, but this thought came to me for the album cover, and I made it. And once I made it, I'm like, all right, she's right. This is a project. You know what I mean? That's when I'm like 15 something songs in by then. And I just kept on making them, kept on making them. I looked up and I had over 20 joints. And I'm like, yo, all right, here we go. And then the flow kind of slowed down. And once it slows down, I don't force it. And then it just stopped. And then here we are. I got 20, like 23, 24 songs, and I'm gonna give them to y'all.
And the first portion um coming out next Friday, a week from tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, 120.
Yeah, so go check it out, go get it, go pre-save it, go do all that. Go check out this record. Now, Proverbs. Let's talk about that track.
Yeah.
Yourself and ROC, respect original creation. Shout
Shout out
out,
to RC. Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Destiny for
man.
Greatness. Whole
Fellow,
crew over
fellow, fellow tall brother, fellow 6 foot tall brother.
there.
He's a very,
Word.
very tall guy. So not only did you did song with him, but I believe you did a music video as well.
Wow.
So talk about the video, man. Talk about how that came about.
It was fun. First of all, it was fun. It was creative and it was fun. We wanted to do something that was different, but at the same time kind of encapsulated the energy of what had been going on over the past couple of years. Like a lot of people, like it's like he said at the listening party, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But it took a long time for Rock at Destined for Greatness and me at R&E and Lex Brand to link up and build a bridge and be able to work together. And Proverbs 27:17 was the first song that we ever done together, and it was kind of like the icing on the cake to seal it, to say like, all right, boom, yeah, everything is good. We all gonna move forward together. We about to make this thing happen. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the behind the scenes, the underlying theme of the joint. Because if you know Proverbs 27:17 is actually in the Bible, and that's where you find uh, iron sharp iron. I mean, that whole concept, man sharpens man, like iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. That same concept, what people always say, they get that from Proverbs 27:17. So that concept is like, I'm sharpening him, he's sharpening me, we're sharpening each other.
Yeah, man, that's a dope track, man. I really really like that joint. And now that I'm very familiar with you as an artist now, as of last year, I even went back and listened to some of your old stuff. And I'm like, man, where have I been? I've been active on the hip hop scene, on music, local music scene for all these years. And
Fault.
you know,
It's my fault. And I tell everybody that like when I came back really to for two things. One, to teach. I'm a 5%er. So I came back to bring the culture, the 5% nation to Lexington, Kentucky in general, but I also came back as like a living testament to speak to artists coming up about my journey. And hopefully that you won't go down the same roads I went down, have the same pitfalls and hangups that I had to go through. Because I can tell you about them in advance, so you ain't gotta go through that. You know what I mean? So that's why I say it's not your fault that you wasn't really hip to me as an artist, because there's certain things that I didn't do during my journey as an artist that kept you from finding out who 13-5 was. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like if you know, but like it could have went a whole lot further than it did, but that's because of me.
Hey man, I'm glad I got to know you. I'm glad I've got to familiar with you. Man, you're a treasure to this scene, man. You're a treasure for with your knowledge, with your passion, and with your willingness to help to be a part of this scene, man. So I'm excited for this project. I fell in love with Proverbs. I love the music video. I loved it, man. Just I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this project.
Shout out to Slime Bucci. We about to shoot the video for me and his song Support. We shoot that
Yeah.
on the 8th. You know what I mean? So that's coming next.
All right, cool. So God has other plans for 13.5 Part A that's coming out a week from tomorrow on the
Sir.
20th, 120. Go ahead, pre-save it. Go pre-order it, or whatever the phrase it is. Go just buy it. It's
Just pre it up.
yeah, yeah. Put that on your playlist on
Sir.
120, man. It's gonna be a dope album. And when you said part B is coming out,
Part B will be out. I think that's February 18th. Don't quote me, but I think it's February 18th.
February 18th, at least in February. So
Definitely February. Yeah.
yeah. So anything else you have in the works outside of this double disc project as far as upcoming shows, upcoming projects with other people?
Yeah, well, let me see. I did a feature. Well, actually, I did a couple of features over the summer. That's about to come out this year. But nah, for real, I don't really be focused on me as an artist no more. Like I had a whole career, bro. Like I wrote
Yeah.
a book about it. Like it's around here somewhere. I wrote a book about it. It's called The Longest Road to Nowhere, yet so far away. And saying it's like my whole journey. So I had a whole career in music that I really don't be like booking shows for me no more or trying to get on. You know, if people want me to come out, I come out. But my goal really now is to educate, be the behind the scenes guy, you know, touch the boards, make the phone calls, send the emails, you know, push Anonymous Roses brand to where she ain't got to go through some hangups that I went through, you know, things of that nature. That's where I'm at with it. I enjoy making music, but it's not really, you know what I mean? It's not my go-to anymore.
I got you, and I definitely respect that. You have definitely seen Anonymous grow, evolve, really putting in the work, touring, music videos, all of that, and I'm excited for uh, Lincoln Lounge Volume Two.
Yeah,
She's
that's
also
what,
gonna be at the Field of Dreams
yeah.
event in late April. I
Like,
Yeah, the 29th April. I will be there as well.
you
Hopefully the
might catch,
weather.
catch me on her set.
Yeah.
You
I'll
might
be
catch
there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely will be there. 29th, Berea, Kentucky. A lot of talented artists will be there. Shout out to Easy the DJ and others for putting that together.
or
For it's not just for grown folks, it's for all ages event.
All ages, bring the kids out, man.
Yeah, bring the kids, man. Gotta be an example to these kids, man. Show them that, hey, man, you could do it whatever you want. Put your mind to it, and push for the dreams, man. Pursue the dreams. Whatever you want to do, man. Go for it. So, I'm excited, man. 13-5, man. It's been an honor having you on the show, man. You've always been good to me every time I see you at the shows and dapping and everything. So man, I want to thank you for your
Yo,
time.
we having this call on the same phone that you saved for me.
Yeah, that's why that I think that was at Al's bar.
Bar,
And so
I dropped my joint and I couldn't find it, but you had it.
yeah, yeah. So what happened was he just got finished performing, doing his set. So he's dapping everybody. Everybody's saying good job. And I'm like on front of the stage, and I noticed somebody's phone was on the floor. And I was saying, I was putting the phone up like anybody. So I hang on to it, and eventually somebody will get it. And it was your phone. It
Right,
was your phone.
right,
So
man. Shout
that's
out to you.
yeah. So look, got look. That's what brothers do, man. We look out for each other.
Yes,
We
sir.
look out for each other. But
Appreciate it.
so God has other plans. Part A next Friday,
Yes, sir.
120, and Part B coming out in February the 18th. So be able to look out for the support music video with Slime that's coming soon, and check out the music video for Proverbs with ROC. That video is out, and the song is on all the platforms right now. So go check that out. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for your time, 13-5. Great having you on the show. I'm excited for this project. I'm excited for Anonymous project as well. And we will cross paths at some point this year. And if not between now and then I guess I'll see you in April and Field of Dreams.
I'm gonna make sure you get a copy of that joint, man. But like the day before it drop or something like that, so you can be ahead of the game and stuff.
I'm thankful, man. Very appreciate that, man.
You
Uh,
let you let your listeners know what they think.
Yeah, man, I definitely will. You enjoy your night, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for your time, brother.
Peace.
Peace, peace. All right, that's my interview with 13-5.